Sorry if this seems a bit odd, I've just had issues with the iPad. Anyway, as you can see, I've just moved the Astra out. This is the spot where it came from. And I'm absolutely confident there's nothing leaking from that car. There's a tiny little spot there, but I suspect that's old news. But as you can, because that's on the right, where the kind of right wheel was, so there's no oil leak. Obviously, you can see that's the middle of the car. That little mark there is where the kind of front wheel would have been. So I'm perfectly confident we've got no oil leaking issues. We'll get the chaps to check it underneath the bait, absolutely sure. But as you can see, there's certainly no puddles of the water because it's been belted down with rain, and it all looks as it should. Anyway, now I've got the car out, we might as well have a look around it. Let's do the outside first. So, discs on the back, that looks, although it does look rusty, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's only because the car's been sat for a week or two, but that's actually quite a new disc. There's no lip on it whatsoever, and it looks in very good condition, not rusted at all. Fundamentally, tyres pretty good, 4 or 5 minute tread, it's a Pirelli, so good make. Paintwork's a bit hard to see in the rain. I should have cleaned it off first. We've got a little mark there that will probably polish away. A few ring scratches on the edge of the door and down here, again very minor, and will polish out. Same on the driver's door. A couple of little supermarket dings that I can see. Scratch there, very tiny. But yeah, I mean, it's 10-year-old and it's done 100,000 miles, but for that, it's pretty good. A few little grazes on the edge of the wing mirror. Front tyre, Prestige, so not a great brand, but pretty good. Plenty of tread, it's fairly new. Again, that disc, although it doesn't look wonderful because the car's not been driven, it is actually pretty new. Very nice condition underneath that. Obviously plastic wheel trims, have got a few scratches on them, but same on the back. But they're just wheel trims, they're nothing significant. Make sure there's no nasty chips in the windscreen, nothing I can see. Roof looks nice and clean. What is a little bit of a paint bubble or something such. I think that's just tree sap, so that's nothing. Front of the car, it's not quite sat properly, but that doesn't really matter. There's a bit of touching up there. I'm not sure if you can see it under the water, but it's not too bad, but it's been touched in. A couple of little tiny stone chips on the bonnet that have been touched in. Not quite the right colour, but pretty minor. The trim looks good, the headlights are nice and clear. Obviously the front split, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not quite sat properly, but I'm sure we can address that. Now I've pulled it, we'll have to. It's just starting to rain, so I might be a little bit swifter now. Prestige tyre in the front, again, fairly new, lots of tread on it. Disc is in nice condition, little brush marks on the wing mirrors, major. Nice Bosch floppy wiper blades, a bit of a scrape on the door handle there. I'm going to touch that in a bit to make it look a bit nicer. A few little supermarket, very tiny little things when people open doors and stuff into it in the supermarkets. Rear tyre, is it Pirelli again? No, Goodyear this one. Again, about 4-ish, 3-4 minute tread. Again, very good disc. Quick look at the boot and then we'll get in the car. We take the light out so that we can leave the boots open in the sun if we ever get any. Carpet's alright, bit dirty, but nothing too bad. Spare tyre, no water ingress or anything like that to worry about, all nice and dry and clean in there. Then you've got the space saver spare wheel, so that's all good. Parcel shelves there. Boot trim looks in nice condition. Okay, so with a bit of detailing, the back seats are in really nice condition actually. A few bits of grass here and there, but so we can get those out. And the backs of the seats look really nice. In fact, the interior's quite good. Quite pleased with that. So driver's carpet, you can see the mat's rucked up a bit, but that's nothing. Seats are really nice condition. The bolsters don't look too warm. Door cord looks good. Let's get in. So, there's a gaiter. Usually these gaiters do tend to wear a bit, but that's actually quite nice. The only thing I've noticed in here worth considering is the steering wheel. They've got these vinyl covered steering wheels, which should be, that's how it should look, but it's worn off, so you can see it just feels like sort of sponge. It's quite nice actually. So that's the only kind of significant wear on it. We've got the book pack and the manual by the looks of it. Yeah, The stereo, aircon, not much else to speak of. Make sure the wipers work. Yeah. Electric mirrors, make sure they work. Yeah. Press the right buttons. Yeah, they work. Everything does what it should. Just double check that again. Yeah. Obviously, electric windows. They work. Stereo.
A stamp duty holder.
BBC Two. Yeah. I mean, as I said, the clutch feels nice. Handbrake's nice. Gears are nice. It's nice and quiet. Drives as an Astra. Astra would, should, and it is. Just check the roof lining, and we'll have a look under the engine bay. Make sure there's no oil anywhere. Turn off and check the oil levels. Roof lining actually very clean. It looks nice. I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but it definitely is. So under the bonnet. Oh come on! Can't find the handle now. There it is. So what we got? Vauxhall Ecotec engine. There's possibly a little bit of oil. I don't know if you can see that. Top of the rocker cover gasket, which is pretty common, but certainly nothing to worry about. And as I say, we'll certainly make sure there's no leaks. No mayonnaise on the oil cap. You can see the oil in there. Looks nice and clear. Again, coolant. No evidence of anything untoward there. It's all clean. Some oil in it. Plenty of nice clear oil in the engine, which is good. I mean, obviously under the engine you can't see a great deal, but everything that I would want to see I can. So there's possibly evidence of a past oil leak there, just on the edge of the rocker cover, but we'll address that if it needs it and make sure there's nothing happening that shouldn't be. But yeah, I'll start it up and give it a bit of a rev while the bonnet's open. We can have a look, make sure there's no blue smoke or anything coming up the back. It actually sounds, not sure if you can hear much, but make sure there's no horrible smoke coming out. Exactly what you expect from a 10-year-old Astra. It's nice condition and nice and smooth and quiet to drive. I didn't think that was seated properly. We'll make sure that goes in right. In fact, I'll do that now. Anyway, so there it is. Yeah, I mean, a few little minor bits. You can see where I pushed up, split, made a mess of it. So we'll definitely sort that out. Yeah, I mean, it's a good price, nice tidy Astra.